Hey guys, my name is Kyle with Unseen Miles. Today I want to show you a product that is not only going to change how easy it is for you to make the inside of your van look good, but also a product that I've been looking for the last 2 years ever since we've self-built our van. Whether you've built a van yourself or you're getting ready to build a van, you're thinking about building a van yourself, there's going to be one area in the van that we had the most trouble with, and that's this area right here. It's a weird corner that Mercedes has kind of molded, and it's just really hard to trim whether you try to use wood or foam. But Go Code Overland has now come out with a product that I've been looking for 2 years, made out of plastic, that's going to fill in this area and make it super easy for you to trim out this area. With these molded pieces, in about 15 minutes you can have this area looking nice and clean above the slider door, here on the B pillar, and they also make one for the A pillar as well. One other thing I want to talk about is that we had already built out at the inside of our van. Typically these pieces are made for someone who's about to build a van or is freshly starting a van build. But with the template they included, we were able to put this template up and cut our existing ceiling in order to fit these pieces and make this area nice and clean. These molded pieces are specifically made to go around the underside ribs on the inside of your van. And so when you put these up here, they fit snug right over top. You have to put one self-tapping screw up here, and the rest is held in with the weather stripping that comes on your van. So everything is super clean, very easy to install. To prep your surface, you'll need some rubbing alcohol and a clean rag. Just wipe down the products before you use adhesive just to remove any oils. We're using Super 77 from 3M. It's a spray adhesive. We've used this quite a bit in our van for our overhead shelf and other parts. But this stuff is made for plastics, it's made for upholster. Make sure you shake the adhesive very well. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna give a nice even coating across this entire piece, this front side. So this is gonna be the side that's gonna show on the inside of your van. We don't need to wrap the back side, just the front side here. So let's get a nice even coat. Now you want to let that tack up for about 3 minutes before you put your felt on there. So after a couple minutes of letting it tack up a little bit, we're going to take our piece and we're going to lay it flat on the top. So we want this side to touch first. So lay it down flat like this, and then we're just going to take our hands and press it into all those corners. And use a sweeping motion to keep everything nice and level so that you don't get any wrinkles. We're just trying to get that main wide spot tacked before we try all the little corners. Okay, so after pressing all that down, you'll see that it's nice and stuck on there. Show you the back side here so you can see. But basically what I need to do is go through and get all these little areas and do these little cutouts. And that's all that's really left. This bottom lip is all nice and secure. And again, remember, you only need this front side because that's the only side that's going to be showing. So now most of this is going to be up in your ceiling, or your ceiling is going to come up to this. But what you're going to want to do is just spray these flat pieces first. Don't worry about these inside spots. This is going to be where the ribs of the van are, so don't worry about those. But we're just trying to get these flat spots right here. So take your adhesive and we're going to give it a little spray like that. So we're just going to fold that up around that edge, making sure we keep it nice and flat. This felt that we've chosen from Joann Fabrics is very easy to work with. And like I said, we use it on our headliner shelves and it worked great. So after you get that main flat piece all secured, the edges secured, we're gonna go around and just trim out these areas. Again, only that front flat piece is gonna be showing, so don't be too worried about all these little edges. Again, we want to wipe down our pieces just to get any oils from your hands or anything that could be on the trim kit with some rubbing alcohol and a clean rag. That'll help the adhesive stick better as well. I did cut this piece down a little bit. I did buy 1.5 yards. It's about $8 a yard, so I have plenty of extra, but I did cut this piece, the main piece, down to be similar to the size of this so I can start to look at how I'm going to shape it before I spray adhesive. This section here is going to show the most. So this is the part I want to be the cleanest. So I'm going to spray adhesive on this section here, get all that stuck down, and then work my way to the edges on a different spray. You can stretch it a little bit if you need to, pull it out, but we're really just trying to get that main section all nice and tacked down, smoothed out. If you need to pick it up a little bit, you have a minute or so to pick it up a little bit and lay it back down. And just kind of smooth everything out with your hands. And then you'll get a piece that looks like this. And there's the back side so you can see it's all stuck down on all the edges. And then we'll just need to trim the excess off. Another tip is I've been using this cardboard. I've been using one as a sticky side, so when I spray the adhesive, and then the other side is a dry side, so once I get this done, I can move it around and I can trim all the edges I need. So the first trim here is I'm just getting the big edges off. I just want to get down to a more manageable so I can spray some of these edges and kind of tighten everything up. But I want to get this down to a more of a manageable size. And then once I get all the edges done, then I'll come in and I'll do a final, right on the edge trim. All right, so we're all finished up. We cleaned up the edges. Again, you don't really have to worry about the edges that are going to be tucked away in your ceiling, like these in here. But these main edges here that it's going to show is what you're really wanting to make sure you have them nice and clean and flat. With this kit from GoCode, it's really easy to use adhesive and just get this felt on here. Molded pieces make it really nice. Clean them down, get some adhesive on there, and then just take your time and work it on there. And you come out with a really nice product and something that you can be proud of. About 15 minutes of install time, maybe about 25 minutes upholstering. You can see we've got a complete finished product here. I'm super pumped on this. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I looked for something like this for 2 years, and when GoCode Overland came out with this product, I instantly messaged them and said we should partner on this. I really wanted to show you guys this product. I think it would be a game changer for the industry and really make all our DIY builders a lot easier of a job for this area. So thanks for checking out our video on the GoCode Overland trim kit. Be sure to check out their website at gocooverland.com and go get your kit.